Sarasota, with its sun-kissed shores and gently rolling tides, is a place that seems to exist in a perpetual state of reflection. The land, rich in stories, whispers of its past to those who pause long enough to listen. It's easy to overlook the layers of history that reside beneath the surface, hidden in the ebb and flow of the Gulf waters, yet they are always present, shaping the very essence of the community. Growing up in Sarasota, I often wandered along the soft sands of Siesta Key, the warm grains slipping between my toes as the sun dipped low on the horizon. The colors of the sky shifted, a palette of oranges and purples melding into a tranquil blue. It was a moment that felt suspended in time, much like the town itself, which has grown and changed, but somehow retains a sense of continuity, as if each generation is merely adding another brushstroke to an ever-evolving canvas. In the early days, the land was a sanctuary for the Calusa and later the Seminole tribes, their lives intricately woven into the rhythms of the natural world. The waters that provided sustenance also offered a sense of belonging. There's something poignant about the way they navigated these shores, their stories long since faded yet indelibly etched in the very soil. When I think of them, I feel a connection, a thread that ties us to those who came before, despite the intervening years and changes. The arrival of settlers in the late 19th century marked a turning point. The first train rolled into Sarasota in 1885, ushering in an era of commerce and opportunity. The sound of the locomotive's whistle must have stirred hope in the hearts of many, a promise of new beginnings. I imagine the anticipation that filled the air, families gathering to witness the spectacle, their lives poised on the brink of transformation. Yet, as with all progress, it brought with it a sense of displacement, stories lost, lives uprooted. The Ringlings arrived soon after, their circus casting a long shadow over the town's identity. John Ringling, with his grand vision, transformed Sarasota into a cultural hub, where performers mingled with townsfolk and dreams were woven into reality. A place where we could gather and share our love for the arts, Mabel Ringling once said, capturing the essence of their legacy. The estate they built became a canvas for their aspirations, a testament to the power of vision and ambition. Yet, beneath the glittering surface lay darker currents. The great hurricane of 1921 swept through on September 3rd, leaving destruction in its wake. Homes were swept away, livelihoods shattered, and the community mourned. The storm's winds howled like a beast unleashed, uprooting trees and flooding streets. Local historian John McGowan wrote, "The hurricane was a reminder that nature remains the ultimate force." But like the resilient palm trees that bend but do not break, Sarasota rebuilt. From the ashes, new structures arose, and with them, an indomitable spirit that characterized the town's inhabitants. The years rolled on, each decade leaving its mark. The Great Depression cast a pall over many lives, yet I recall stories of neighbors supporting one another, of shared meals and communal gatherings that forged bonds. The sense of togetherness must have been palpable, a flicker of hope amidst the shadows. The post-war years brought an influx of visitors seeking refuge from colder climes, and Sarasota transformed into a seasonal haven, bustling with life and laughter. The Sarasota School of Architecture emerged in the 1940s, a movement that emphasized modernism while remaining in dialogue with nature. I think of the architects like Paul Rudolph, who shaped the town's landscape, their buildings standing as testament to a progressive spirit. Yet even these structures bear witness to a past, echoes of the community's aspirations and fears, each design imbued with meaning. As I wander through the streets today, the tension between past and present is palpable. The Ringling Museum, with its extensive art collection, stands as a reminder of the town's artistic heritage, while Siesta Key's beaches draw visitors who seem oblivious to the layers of history beneath their feet. It's a curious dance of remembrance and oblivion, one that plays out in every corner of this vibrant community. The whispers of the land persist, urging the people to acknowledge their roots. The increasing recognition of the indigenous tribes serves as a crucial reminder that history is not merely a collection of dates and events, but a living, breathing narrative that shapes identities. To understand our present, we must honor our past, a local activist once remarked, emphasizing the importance of connection. In this intimate landscape where time seems to stretch and contract, one can't help but feel the weight of memory. The laughter of children, the rustle of palm fronds in the breeze, the soft lapping of waves, all contribute to a tapestry woven from the threads of experience. Sarasota exists in this liminal space where the past informs the present and the future is shaped by the stories that continue to unfold. As the sun sets over Sarasota, casting golden hues across the horizon, it is clear that the stories of its inhabitants remain alive, intertwining with the dreams of those who come to call it home. Each sunset brings the promise of a new chapter, a new opportunity to reflect and to connect with the rich history that lies beneath the surface. It is a place where the tides of time flow continuously, shaping the lives of all who dwell within its embrace. As Sarasota moves further into the 21st century, it finds itself at a crucial juncture, balancing growth and preservation in a rapidly changing landscape. The influx of new residents and tourists has infused the community with energy and diversity, but it also presents challenges related to infrastructure, housing affordability, and environmental sustainability. City planners are increasingly focused on preserving Sarasota's unique character while accommodating the needs of a growing population. Initiatives aimed at enhancing public transportation, increasing green spaces, and protecting coastal ecosystems are vital to ensuring that the charm and beauty that draw people to Sarasota remain intact for future generations. Looking ahead, Sarasota has the potential to evolve into a model of sustainable urban living, integrating modern amenities with its rich historical and cultural heritage. The commitment to fostering a vibrant art scene, combined with a growing emphasis on inclusivity and community engagement, positions the city as a place where innovation and tradition coexist harmoniously. By embracing its diverse population and leveraging local talents, Sarasota can cultivate an environment that not only attracts visitors, but also nurtures a sense of belonging for its residents. As the sun sets on another day in this enchanting coastal town, the promise of a bright future looms on the horizon, inviting all who call Sarasota home to participate in shaping its unfolding story. One of the biggest issues Sarasota faces today is the challenge of housing affordability. As the city continues to attract new residents and tourists seeking its beautiful beaches and vibrant lifestyle, the demand for housing has surged, driving up prices and making it increasingly difficult for long-time residents, especially low- and middle-income families, to afford suitable homes. This housing crisis exacerbates socioeconomic disparities and threatens the community's diversity, as many are forced to seek more affordable options outside the city. Local government and community organizations are now grappling with the urgent need to develop inclusive housing policies that balance growth with accessibility, ensuring that Sarasota remains a welcoming place for all its residents. In addition to housing affordability, Sarasota grapples with significant social issues, particularly related to inequality and access to essential services. The city is home to diverse communities, yet disparities in income, education, and healthcare access persist. Many residents, especially in historically marginalized neighborhoods, face challenges such as limited access to quality education, healthcare facilities, and employment opportunities. These social inequities can lead to cycles of poverty and disenfranchisement, impacting the overall quality of life for those affected. Addressing these issues requires collaborative efforts among local government, non-profits, and community leaders to create comprehensive strategies aimed at improving access to resources, promoting social equity, and fostering community engagement. By prioritizing these social issues, Sarasota can work towards building a more inclusive and equitable community for all its residents.